Hey guys, Sarah Stone Love here. I am super pumped up. I just joined the Dream Builders course with the Brave Institute and it is rocking my world. I'm going to share some of the things I'm learning from it right now. It's going to help amplify your belief system and really help motivate you, to inspire you and push you to the next level with manifesting your dreams. Everything in this world, including you and I, is energy. It's all frequencies vibrating at different rates. We are actually shaping our reality by the thought forms that we choose to hold on to. What if we could use our imagination to build the life that we truly love living? Abraham Maslow was a psychologist that was interested in what makes people happy. They smell their coffee and it gives them joy, or when their child takes their hand, they are filled with gratitude. People that are truly experiencing joy and happiness. The kind of people that do work that matters to them and they feel like they have purpose and fulfillment in their life. So he did a bunch of research on these people and he thought, well, maybe these people just had wonderful childhoods, really awesome upbringings, and maybe that's why they have so much joy in their life. But he found that a lot of them actually had abusive childhoods. So that wasn't it. And then he thought, well, maybe they all have a degree that gives them some kind of economic freedom in their life, and that's what's giving them joy. They have all this free time. So he did more research and he found that wasn't true. They were completely diverse in economic backgrounds and in income. So then he thought maybe these people all have in common some kind of pristine, incredible health. And then he did a bunch of research and found that that wasn't true. There were some of these people that had chronic pain and some didn't. Yet they still were able to find joy and purpose in their life. It was something else. He studied something he called high potentiated lives, which is what he called people living in peak potential of possibility. People who enjoyed their breakfast, enjoyed waking up, were excited about the day. He called these people high porosity to aliveness. And when you think of something that's like a sponge that's porous, it soaks it up. And these people had a high porosity to aliveness. These are people that don't live in the shadows of doubt and fear. And here's the one common thread that he could find with all of these people. Here comes the wind. These people all paid attention to and were sensitive to their dreams, to their passion. They paid attention to the longings in their heart. So Maslow asked, are these people that had something added to them in their lives? And no, what he found were these were people that didn't have anything taken away, because they had not given up on that childlike feeling of dreams and excitement and going for your passion and going for what you believe in. They still had that feeling that they could do or be anything. There was another study about a genius, and they actually discovered that 99.9% of babies between the ages of 18 to 24 months are all operating at a genius level. So what happens after that 24 months? Why do some of us carry on that genius status? We might have picked up a few beliefs along the way that are creating some kind of limitations in our life right now, but deep down inside, we still all have that genius status. 99.9%, and no, you are not the exception. The truth is we are all manifesting right now, whether we want to or not. If you are breathing, then you are one with the creative process, because you can't make yourself breathe. You're not the one making your heart beat, saying keep beating, keep going, keep breathing. There's a life force that is breathing life into us. We have the choice to start choosing to create by design or by default. I mean, even if we say, I don't want to deal with any of that, I don't want to be a part of this, and we lay in bed and we hide under the covers all day, we still created that experience for that day. The creative process is always happening. If we don't start laying down the foundation of what we want our life to be, then we're just going to keep creating old patterns. If we don't plant different seeds, then we can't expect different crops. But many of us won't even allow ourselves to dream again. I know for my husband, when I was like, what do you really want to do? What if there were no limitations, what would you do? And it just makes him angry because all he can think of is all the limitations. His programming, like many of us, is just so strong that we can't see past our paradigm. If you could put aside the limitations just for a minute, how would you express yourself in the world? Mary says to look at what you're longing for and what your discontent is in your life right now, because that will give you a lot of clarity about what it is you want. What would you love to experience, to express, to create? We got to honor that, because this is our life right now. This is our opportunity to make it what we want. What is the life that you would love to live? And start allowing those images to start taking form and shape in your mind. And write it down, because there's so much research out there on how writing it down impresses in your subconscious. It amplifies the power of your dreams and your goals. It's just like building a house. First you got to dig out the foundation, then you pour in the cement, and the cement solidifies based on whatever shape you dug out with the foundation. Well, that's what our thoughts are doing. Let those magical thoughts start forming a new foundation. What excites you when you think about it? It lights you up. It makes you come alive inside. Those emotions of excitement, that is your intuition guiding you to what your purpose is in this life. If you've ever studied Neville Goddard, I've heard him say oftentimes that imagination is God. That is our link to God. There's a place inside of us unmuted by circumstance, not controlled by our history or our past, and not defined by what we know about ourselves. Because we are infinite beings, capable of so much more than we realize. When we become in harmony with our soul's purpose and what we came to this life to do, everything begins to get easier for us. That's when the synchronicities start coming in. Things begin to flow. The path of least resistance. There's something within you and each and one of every single one of us that is greater than your surroundings, because your history does not define your destiny. And if you're struggling to believe in yourself right now, I invite you to borrow my belief, because I believe in you. I believe there are no mistakes in creation. We were all created for this reason and this purpose of following our passion and discovering what it is we love, maybe overcoming challenges, but not getting stuck in them. We're here to expand and to grow, just like every blade of grass. Some people live 90 years and some people live 1 year 90 times. Let's not be those people. I'm Sarah Stone Love. I hope this video inspires you to get back in touch with the genius that is inside of you, to take a little time just brainstorming what makes you happy, what are you longing for, what areas of your life do you feel discontent, and start laying in the foundation that you want to create in your life. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe, and join me every week. We'll be sharing more content on how to manifest your dreams.